I make iced coffees all the time, but I don't want to carry around one of those huge tumblers all day. So that is why this caught my attention. Now the company offered to send this over and I was very excited because I drink coffee every single day. It is like my one weakness. Having something that is the right size that will actually keep your drinks hot and cold is very important. I have had this for a couple of weeks and I have tried it with hot and cold. So in the morning, I typically drink hot coffee and in the afternoon, I drink iced coffee. So I'm gonna show you in this how I make my iced coffee to taste amazing. I can use this to go. It's got a no spill lid. It keeps it cold for a really long time. So I have brewed 2 shots of espresso here. You can see this. Now this, when I'm doing iced coffee, I typically put it in one of these cups. The problem is I'm in Texas. I get condensation all over the sides of the cup. The ice melts extremely fast. So I'm going to show you how I make it in this and how well it fits in here. When I say I like iced coffee, I'm not joking. I may have a problem. So today we're going to do let's do a dark chocolate cookie dough. All right, so when I'm making this, I have 2 shots of my espresso. I'm going to do a small amount of this. It is very sweet and it's very strong. And then I like mocha, so I'm gonna add some chocolate sauce. This is, you can use like Hershey's chocolate syrup, anything like that. I like this one. It's made specifically for coffees and is a little bit thicker. So I've got both of those in there. Mix it up a little bit. I'm going to add a small amount of creamer. I do not like creamers that add flavor because I do like to add my own flavors. So I am just using a plain sweet cream and I'm going to add just about that much, not very much at all. You just want it to have a little bit in there to add the sweetness and the thickness. Now you can use whatever kind of milk you want. I'm using plain 2% milk. And I'm going to put quite a bit in there, but I want to leave room for ice because this is going to be an iced latte. So once again, we have 2 shots of espresso. You can use instant. I use it all the time when I'm in a hurry. A little bit of syrup, a little bit of chocolate sauce, some creamer, and some milk. Now all we need is ice and a cup to keep it cold. So this is going to hold 12 ounces. So I'm going to put this in here first. You can see I have plenty of room for ice, and then we're gonna top her off with ice. Okay, look, I still have some room, so I'm gonna add some more ice. I'm gonna add a little more drizzle on the top because I'm extra. Who's gonna tell me no? All right, this is filled to the top. It is screwed on there securely. I have this closed. I can dump this completely upside down. Nothing is going to come out of this. That is a cool feature for me. I like to use this in my car for like school pickup, things like that. When I want to drink, this lid is so awesome. Hear it pop down, you know for sure it's secure. You open this up and then look, you have a little sippy cup top right there, just like you would in all of the coffee houses. Yeah, that's amazing. Now, there's a hole right here that's going to allow air to get in so that you can actually drink this easily. This works with hot and cold. All right, couple of things I want to point out. This right here, very convenient. You can remove this, but this is like for grip so that you're not going to let it slip. And then also if it's really hot, this is going to keep it cooler for you to hold. Now, this thing keeps it hot for a long time and it keeps it iced for a long time. I have no complaints about this. I love the color. It comes in a ton of different colors. I love the no spill lid. That is so helpful, especially in a car. And it is double wall insulated, and that's gonna help keep it really cold. But overall, my favorite things about this, I like the size because this is the normal size that I drink my iced coffees in. It's the perfect size for me to have an iced coffee in the afternoon. I love the lid. The color is gorgeous. I like that there's a lot of different options for colors and just the fact that it's not going to spill in my car. Overall, if you're looking for something that is gorgeous to carry either your hot or your iced coffee, this is one you might want to check out.